Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you, okay? So we're going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot for the card selection. So let's get started. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? And if you don't have social media, then this reading will not resonate for you, okay? So let's get started. We're going to smudge these bad boys. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Let's get started. Pile number 1, we have the Chariot. Pile number 2, what is this card? We have the 2 Swords. Pile number 3, we have the Hierophant, okay? Pile number 1, Chariot. Pile number 2, 2 Swords. And pile number 3, the Hierophant, okay? So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamp in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the Chariot, so this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, if you would like to know the decks that I'm using today, I will be listing them in the description box below, okay? So let's get started by pile number 1. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? So I'm getting with the Chariot here, people assume that you are a go-getter, that you have a lot on your plate. They see you like building something from the ground up with the Chariot, okay? You started from scratch, okay? What assumptions do people make about you based off your social media? What assumptions do people make about you? We have the Death card. You're mysterious. This is Scorpio energy. We have Cancer energy, so you could be a water sign, Cancer or Scorpio, or have both in your chart. Yeah, we have, okay, definitely water sign. But we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy, King of Cups, water energy. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So definitely boss-like energy, okay? Some people assume that, like, yeah, very mysterious with these 2 cards. With this is Scorpio and Virgo energy, so very mysterious. People assume that, like, you have a lot going on your, like, you have a lot on your plate, but you don't let it be shown, okay? That you're very wise, like you move in silence. This is what I'm getting here. Like, people always trying to guess what you have going on for yourself, but you only post what you want people to see or what you want people to know, okay? This is what I'm getting with that Scorpio energy and that Virgo energy. And I'm getting people assume that you are somebody who is health conscious, okay? Because with that Virgo energy, very healing energy. And I'm getting, like, with the King of Cups, that you're very emotionally mature. Like, the type of content that you post, the type of, like, caption that you write is very well thought through, okay, very caring, very loving energy. That's what they sense from you. This is what they assume from you, and that you're a boss, okay, because we have the Emperor, Aries energy. So like a lot of Mars energy here. So like you're a go-getter, you go after your dreams, you don't let nobody stop you, okay, like you are a leader. This is what they assume. They assume also that you may be a boss at your job, like you are in a management position or a leadership position at your job. Some of them assume that you may be a parent with the Emperor and the King of Cups, okay, because they see you maybe taking pictures with children, or maybe you post your child online, okay. They assume also that you are very intelligent here. You could be a Libra, because we have the scale here, which is represented by Libra. So they think that you're very sharp with your mind, okay. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? You see, we have the 10 of Pentacles, that you are financially stable, that you live a life of luxury, that you're very lucky, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Wheel of Fortune has Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius on it, okay? So like we have Scorpio energy here, so you could definitely be mysterious. They really want to guess what's going on in your life, like what kind of job that you do, what's your profession. Like you don't really post that online, so people just assume that you are a boss, that you are a leader, just based off like your style, your swag, okay. This is what they assume. They assume that you have a lot of money, that you're financially stable, maybe you drive a nice car. Yeah, they assume that you're married with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups right on top of each other. Yeah, they assume that you're married, or that you are a mother or a father, that you take care of children, or you take care of your family, that you are a great provider as well. Based off your social media, what do people assume about you? Okay, we have the Tower, okay, unexpected, and we have the Moon here. So we have all the water signs here. So definitely, and plus we have the King and the Queen of Cups. So intuitive. People assume that you are intuitive as well. Those are the assumptions that they make about you. And it's unexpected, because like the way you look and what you post and like how you live your life, it's like they wouldn't assume that, like they wouldn't expect you to be that person. But you, like people that actually know you in real life, know that what you post online and who you are offline is the same, okay? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. So some people assume that you have an adventurous lifestyle that you do not show online. You may come off as mysterious, you may come off as, you know, closed off, but deep down inside you live a colorful life, because we have the rainbow on this card, okay? And we all know the Knight of Wands is somebody who is like, you know, adventurous, okay, fun, charming, okay. So this is what they assume, that like behind closed door you live a bubbly lifestyle or lavish lifestyle where you guys go on vacation. Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups. They assume that you have a happy family home, okay, like your home is happy, everybody around you is happy, okay. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Okay, we have way too many cards. Yeah. Based off social media, what assumptions do people make about you? So we have 3 knights here. Okay, that you're young at heart, that you're cautious, I'm getting, with the Knight of Wands, like you're young at heart, but with the Knight of Pentacles, like you are like very cautious, like you're careful of what you post online, you're careful of how you respond to people, and you're also like, let's say somebody try to attack you online, try to say something like that's passive aggressive online, you know how to conduct yourself, okay? You know, like you have great social media presence, okay? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Yeah, that you are popular. Maybe you have a large social media platform with the star here. It could be an Aquarius. Yeah, they assume that you are popular in real life as well, not just online. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Based off your social, yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune twice. We have the Devil. Okay, some people assume that you're a workaholic, like you work a lot, or like you care a lot about money, because you probably like when you post your pictures, it may not be like you don't post all the time, but when you post pictures, it's beautiful pictures of like, you know, beautiful scenery, or like it may seem like you go to expensive restaurants. So when you go out to eat and you post pictures of you eating out with your friends, it's always at a beautiful restaurant, you know, like it's really important for you to like, not that you want to show off, it's more like where you eat, you take care of yourself because you're health conscious, because we have the Virgo energy. So you're health conscious, you like the finer things in life. So people assume that you are like a workaholic with the Devil here. And we have the Wheel of Fortune again. So some people assume that you are lucky, that the lifestyle that you live is based off of luck. We have the King of Wands. So passionate, like a leader. Okay, this is what they assume, that you are a boss. I'm really getting like boss-like energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. Some people assume that you're generous. We have the Ace of Cups. I heard conceited for some reason. Some people assume that you are conceited because we have the Devil here and the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups could represent self-love. It could also represent love for others, okay? Like your cup run it over. So, but I'm also getting if it's on top of the Devil. So like this is obsession, or like obsession with yourself, obsession with like self-love. Like, and some people may assume that you are conceited. We have the Lovers. Gemini energy. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? I feel like the people that are saying that you're conceited are people that don't have a lot of self-love, okay? That they don't think that they deserve what you have, okay? So basically you believe that you deserve what you have and you worked hard for it, so you don't mind like sharing it with others, sharing it, because we have Six of Pentacles. Like you're generous with your friends, so your inner circle, you're very generous, like you give a lot, okay? You have a big heart. And this is what people assume about you, because when they see you outing out with your friends, the pictures that you take, like they can see that all your friends are happy, that they're celebrating with you, okay? But some people assume that you're just conceited, okay? That you think you're all that, but it's just like you have all these like gifts from the universe. Why would you not want to share it with the people that you love, okay? And like you posting pictures online is not for you to show off, it's to show that, okay, if it's possible for me, it is possible for you. Like you have to like put in the work, because we have the Devil here, Capricorn energy. You put in the work to get that lifestyle, okay? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? I saw the Seven of Wands, so defensive. We have the King of Cups that came out again. So loving, nurturing energy, but I'm getting like nurturing to your friends, nurturing to your family. And like with the Lovers, some people assume that like that you will have a partner, because we do have the King and the Queen of Cups, so that you are already in a relationship. And some people like they assume, like some people assume that you could be their lover, like their soulmate. Based off the lifestyle, based off what they see online, they assume that you'll be a great partner for them, even if you're already in a relationship. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Based off your social media. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. Okay, some people assume that it's just a front, that you don't really have the money that you claim to have, like online, whatever your flaw. Like for them, it means like you're flossing, you're showing out, okay? Because we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. The Moon is all about illusions, and we have the Moon twice. So they're saying that it's just an illusion, that you're really not that person that you claim to be. Yeah, that's what they're saying, that you're not really the person that you claim to be, that you're just pretending it's just a front, like you don't really have the money. Okay, it's just for the gram. You're just doing that for the gram. Okay, that really deep down inside you're broke. Some people are assuming that. They're trying to find fault in you. They're trying to find fault in your pictures. They're trying to like guess what's going on behind closed door. Like some of them are assuming that you're doing it for the gram. Okay, that's just the haters. That's the hater vibe I'm getting here. Based off your social media, yeah, you see, we have the Eight of Swords. That you're trapped in fear, that really, like you don't really have, like whatever you're claiming to have online is not really it behind closed doors. We have the Devil again. Yeah, toxicity. But this is addiction. This is addiction or reoccurring thoughts, because the Eight of Swords is reoccurring thoughts, you know, like restlessness. And we have the Devil right beside it, okay? So, yeah, that you're not really who you claim to be online, okay? Some people are assuming that based off your social media. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? And I'm just getting like hater vibe, okay? Because that's multiple people thinking these things. It's not just one person. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? That your money's coming in slow. They're assuming that, because I feel like the people that are saying that are the people that are like watching you like a hawk, okay? Watching your social media, everything that you post. And because you don't post every day, because you are probably like a hermit, because we have the Hermit here. So you're the type of person that posts when you feel like it. So you don't post everything that you do. So let's say if you go out to eat today, you're not going to post it today. Like, you know, and if you go out to eat tomorrow again, like the whole week, you're not going to post the whole week. You're not going to post every 24/7. So I feel like you only post when you feel like it. And these people assume, based on the fact that you don't post all the time, that you're not really living that life that you claim that you're living, okay? And they're just hating, okay? That they're saying that your money is coming in slow. Those are the haters talking, okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the Two of Swords. So this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two, if you would like to know the decks that I'm using today, I will be listing them in the description box below, okay? So my pal number two, based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? What assumptions do people make about you? So with the Two of Swords, I'm getting like people are confused about what's going on in your life. They can't really tell based off what you post, because it's always something different every week, okay? So it's like you don't really give them hints of what's like going on in your life. So we have the Ace of Cups. What assumptions do people make about you based off your social media? I thought I'd seen a card that was already flipped over. No. Okay. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Based off your social media. Okay. We have Seven of Wands. And we have Queen of Swords. And we have the Hangman. Okay, so people assume that you are defensive with the Seven of Wands, like you have your guards up, okay? So this is the reason why there's a lot of confusion and where they can't even tell what's going on in your life. We have right here, this is Aries energy with the Emperor, and we have here the Queen of Swords, okay? Oh, no, sorry, not the Queen of Swords. This is Justice, okay? Because we have Libra here, right here, the sign of Libra. So we have, so you may be like, Aries sun and Libra moon, or vice versa, okay? So people assume that you have a lot of self-confidence with the Ace of Cups. Like, you post really nice pictures of yourself. So if you are a woman watching here, you post a lot of like selfies, beautiful selfies of yourself, okay? And it's like you take a lot of good pictures, and you do your makeup really well if you wear makeup here. And people assume that you have like a really healthy lifestyle, okay? That you may even be like somebody in a high status, because we have Justice and we have the Emperor here. So you may be a boss, you may be a lawyer, or you are a student, law student. People assume that about you based off your social media. I feel like you post a lot about injustice in the world, or you post a lot about like things that are going on in different countries that you want to shed light on, okay? That you have a different mentality, with the Hangman being here, that you think outside of the box. And with the Seven of Wands here, that not only that you're defensive, I'm getting like you are guarded. You're somebody who's guarded. Like, you make sure that whatever you post online is like, doesn't send a wrong message to your crowd or to your followers. So we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Temperance here, okay? Sagittarius energy. So we have two fire signs. You could be a fire sign here. But we have the Four of Cups and Temperance. You have like, you're calm, cool, and collected. You know how to compose yourself in a stressful situation. Very wise. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Nine of Swords. People assume that you've been through a lot in life, okay? With the Nine of Swords, like, you have a lot of life experience because of what you post. Maybe like the quote that you post, they assume that you've been through heartache when it comes to love. That right now you are more on a self-love journey with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Like, you're more focused on yourself. You're more focused on building yourself up and like sharing your experiences with others. Because the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. And we have the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak and rejection, okay? That you've been rejected in love, or that you face a lot of injustice as well, because we have Justice here and we have the Three of Swords. So this is why you speak up on it. Okay, so based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So people assume that you are somebody who's patient here. We have, okay, so they think highly of you, because we have the Six of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. That you have a lot on your plate, okay? That you are also financially stable with the Ace of Cups. No, sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So financially you are stable, and emotionally you are stable as well. Like, you had to work really hard to get to that level in your life because of like all the heartbreak that you've been through. Okay, all the heartache, the disappointment, deception that you had to go through in life. Now you're no longer interested in, like, maybe right now you're celibate, or you're single, or you've been single for a while. This is what people assume based off your social media. I'm getting like a lot of your memes. People assume that based off the memes that you put online. And I'm getting with the Seven of Pentacles, like, people like assume that you are somebody who's very patient. Like, you don't rush things. You look at things from different perspective. You learn from your experiences. I'm getting like some of you could like be authors here. You write a book. Maybe you wrote a book about your experiences and you're trying to help others. Okay, like, you have a lot going on for yourself. So people like are assuming that, some of them are assuming that you are in a relationship, and others are assuming that you're not. Because it's like, you know, the information that you post online doesn't like really correlate with what you're going through in your real life. It's just like what you post online. So they're just assuming based off of that. But some of them assume that you are very popular with the Six of Wands, or that you are highly respected in your community. But we also have the King, we have, sorry, not the King of Wands, the Emperor here. So somebody like a boss-like figure who sits on his throne. Like, you are deserving of respect. You're highly respected here with the Six of Wands. Okay, so based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? My pile number 2. What assumptions? We have the Six of Pentacles. They assume that you are a generous spirit, that you probably do a lot of charity work. We have the Queen of Swords, that you're highly intelligent here. With the Queen of Swords, that you're logical in your approach, that you don't cut to, like, okay, you cut to the chase. You don't, like, you don't sugarcoat things. We have the Hermit here, Virgo energy, that you're wise beyond your years. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Knight of Swords, that you're sharp, like you're sharp with your mind. You have quick combats, okay? You know how to interact with people. You're a great communicator. This is what they assume about you based off your social media. You know how to get your point across. That's what I was getting with the Queen of Swords, okay? With the Hermit being here, that people assume also, because we had the Seven of Wands, that you are defensive or you like to be on your own, that you are an introvert. Like, you may post a lot of things on social media, but it's limited to what you want people to see. You're like health conscious as well. This is what people assume about you based off, like, also, like, say if you post like your health, like, or your regimen, your diet or something like that, they assume that you are somebody who doesn't probably eat McDonald's and stuff like that, okay, like unhealthy food. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Yeah, you see with the Seven of Pentacles coming out again, that you are patient here. Like, you have a lot of patience, like you're not in a rush, okay? Wow, we have the Four of Cups again. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, people assume that you are lucky, but right now that you're not interested, because the Four of Cups is like dissatisfaction as well, okay? It doesn't always have to be missed opportunity, but as you could see, the person on the card, they're looking down on the Three Cups, and then like a fourth one is being handed to them, but they're not interested, okay? So you're not, you're disinterested when it comes to love or when it comes to relationship. You're waiting patiently for the right person. This is what people assume about you based off your social media, like you're happy being single, because we have the Ace of Cups and it's not in reverse. So you are happy with yourself. You have a lot of self-love. You're not worried about like when your next relationship is going to come. You're more focused on improving yourself. This is what people assume based off your social media, that you're more health conscious, or you want to share your knowledge with others so that way they could improve their life as well. You're not really focused on like being in a relationship, like you're not interested. Definitely, this is what I'm getting with the Four of Cups. This is what people assume based off your social media, that you're not interested in love at the moment, okay? Not that you're not interested at all. It's just in the moment you're not, okay? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? You see the Hermit is coming out again. Yeah, that you'd rather be alone. That right now maybe you're going through some sort of transformation as well. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have 10 of Wands, that you have a lot on your plate. This is the reason why you're not interested. And I'm getting these people that are making assumptions about you. Also, it's like, it seems like it's people that are interested in being in a relationship with you, like potential suitors, okay? Because it's like more gearing towards like, are you single? Are you dating somebody? Because right now with the Two of Swords, it's like they don't know if you're single. They don't know if you're dating. They don't know like what's going on. They're just assuming that, okay, maybe you're not interested because you've been through some sort of heartbreak, okay? So based off your social media, yeah, you see we have the Emperor again. That you're more focused on your business. Maybe you are an entrepreneur here with the Emperor energy, or you could be like a manager or supervisor or leadership position. We have the 10 of Pentacles. They assume that you are financially stable, okay? This is what they're assuming, and you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of responsibilities. We have the Magician here. We have, this is Virgo, Gemini energy. So we have that twice, like Virgo energy twice, plus this Magician, that's third. We have the King of Swords. So we have the Queen and the King of Swords, but they came out separately. But that you're more focused on maybe your education. This is what people assume based off your social media. Okay. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so maybe that you're just looking to have fun right now, nothing serious with the Knight of Wands. Like, I'm really getting like people that are interested in you, that are thinking these things about you, that are assuming. Okay, they're trying to figure out if they should approach you or not. I'm really getting potential suitors. Because we have the Knight of Wands, like this is like fun energy, light energy, okay? Nothing serious here. And we have the Four of Cups twice. So this, like you're not satisfied or you're just not interested, okay? And they're assuming that you're not interested in love, okay? At the moment, that you're just focusing on having fun or going on adventure or going out to eat with your friends or even traveling, because it's like the Knight of Wands could represent traveling. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the High Priestess. Okay, so some people assume with the High Priestess that you are like, some people assume that you are a tarot reader, that you are into tarot based off the stuff that you post online. Maybe you post about astrology, numerology, or you even post about tarot, okay? Like they assume that you're highly intuitive here, or that you may have like a secret or a secret lover, because like you don't post your things online, okay? Like one minute it seems like you want a relationship, and another minute that it seems like you just want to be single and be left alone. So this is where the confusion lies with the Two of Swords, okay? This is what I'm getting with the High Priestess as well. But definitely highly intuitive. They assume that you are like, you have some sort of knowledge, esoteric knowledge or secret that they don't know about, okay? Based on like the stuff that you post. All right. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi pal 3, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked the Hierophant. So this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, if you would like to know the decks that I'm using today, I will be listing them in the description box below, okay? So let's get started, my pal number 3. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? What assumptions do people make about you? So with the Hierophant being there, I'm getting like people assume that you are a guru or a master at your craft, or you could be like a teacher. Okay. With the Hierophant being here. Or that you're traditional as well. I'm getting that as well because the Hierophant represents tradition, family tradition. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So we have Taurus, Sagittarius. This is the Justice card, Libra energy. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a teacher or guru because we have the Hierophant and we have Temperance. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Emperor. Okay. Definitely boss-like energy, okay? They assume that you are, like you hold a really powerful position or a prestigious position, okay? Or that you are a spiritual teacher or spiritual guru. I'm also getting like, people assume that you may have a lot of like a diploma or higher education, especially with the Justice being here. Some people assume that you are adventurous or like you are a flirt with the Knight of Wands. but that you're also very lucky. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? That you have a generous spirit, that you give a lot to charity with the Six of Pentacles. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? What do we have here? Yeah, we have the Six of Cups, that you work well with children, or that you work in a charity, because this is the Six of Cups. It's like working with children, I'm getting, with the Six of Pentacles, okay? And we have the Hierophant, which represents like also like a spiritual leader, but I'm also getting like a teacher, like a maybe a kindergarten teacher. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Sun here, that you're highly successful, that you're transformative with the Scorpio energy. You're always improving yourself. Like every time, like I'm getting like people that watch your social media, every time they go back to your page, or let's say if it's not social media, it doesn't have to be only Instagram, it can be YouTube account, whatever it is, you're always upgrading, you're always reinventing yourself, you're always like leveling up, okay? This is what people assume based off your social media. You just keep getting better. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, that you are financially stable, okay? That you're working on your money, you're improving your financial status here. They assume that you have a lot of integrity with the Strength here, Leo energy. What I like about this deck is that they put the signs at the bottom, so you know which sign it is. Like if you trying to learn tarot, like this one, like this deck is really nice. So, but you have a lot of integrity. This is what I'm getting here. This is what people assume based off your social media, that you're truthful. We have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups represents relationship. I'm getting like some people assume that you are married, because we have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. We have, you see this, oh no, this is the Four of Pentacles. I thought it was the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Four of Pentacles. What do we have here? We have the Ace of Wands. People assume that you are very creative here. You have a lot of creative ideas, that you are somebody who is like flamboyant as well. I'm not going to take it, but this is the energy I'm getting here. And we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, beautiful, handsome here, that you are a go-getter, a leader. But some people assume with the Four of Pentacles that you are reserved by nature. Like you only show people what you want them to see. You don't show too much of your personal life. This is more work related, I'm getting here. This is like more your work, like the work that you do out there, how you help the world, how you help others on a grander scale. You may be humanitarian here, or you do humanitarian work, even though we don't have the star here, which is Aquarius energy, but I'm getting that vibe here, that you do a lot of humanitarian work, or you do a lot of charity work here with the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Like you give a lot of your money. This is what people assume based off your social media, that you work for the greater good. Like you always have a cause, like you work for something bigger than yourself, okay? You're selfless here. Yeah, we have the Hierophant again. Yeah, this is Taurus energy, very traditional as well. People assume that about you. This is what they assume based off your social media. Like you really care about your culture. You really care about like your family. Okay, like you give a lot to your community. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have, okay, so this is the World. I said the Wheel of Fortune, my bad. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It kind of looks similar, but this is the Wheel of Fortune and this is the World. So this, what I'm getting with the World being here is well traveled, like you know a lot about world history. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, like you're lucky. The wheel always turns in your favor. Yeah, I'm really getting like the wheel always turns in your favor. People assume that about you based off your social media. But I'm getting if the wheel always turns in your favor is because of your generous spirit. It's not just out of luck. It's just really because of what you put out is coming back to you. And you put out good in the world, and this is why it's coming back to you. Okay? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Based off your social media, we have the Three of Pentacles. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Yeah, they assume that you're married. We have the Four of Swords because we have the Queen of Pentacles here and we have the King of Pentacles. They definitely assume that you are married or that you work well with others. With the Three of Pentacles, or like you work in a charity or you work with your husband, or like it's a family business. It's like a tradition in your family to give to others, to give to charity. You're following the footstep of your family or something like that. We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups could represent like confusion, but it could also represent having a lot of options. And I'm getting like people assume that you have a lot of options when it comes to not relationship, but I'm getting when it comes to financial stability or when it comes to opportunities in love. Well, clearly love, because I'm saying love. Some people assume that. I meant to say opportunities with work, financial abundance, okay? They assume that based off your social media, and some people assume as well when it comes to love that you have a lot of love options, okay? Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? That you have a lot of faith. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Lovers. What do we have here? We have the Ten of Pentacles, that you are financially stable with the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, financial stability. And you have a lot of options when it comes to making more money. And we have the Lovers here, that you are in a committed relationship. That you have a lot of love, okay? You have a lot of abundance when it comes to financial stability too, okay? Or creating wealth. Some people feel like you are lucky because you come from probably a family that has a lot of money as well. This is what they assume based off your social media. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. That you have no worries, okay? That you're not stressed out. We have Six of Pentacles again, so generosity. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? So we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is like a child, that you may have a child. But you see with the Nine of Swords in reverse, like you don't have no worries. Like you're not worried about money. You're not worried about like your home life stability, that everything is well in your life. Like you're just carefree. You're living a carefree life, especially with the Fool here. And we have the Six of Pentacles again. So generosity, that you, because of like what you give out is what you're receiving back, okay? You walk away from things that don't serve you. You don't stress out about things that are out of your control. This is what people assume based off your social media, okay? It's like the way your lifestyle is, people assume that you don't like work a regular 9 to 5, that money just flow to you, or that you get money based off like the type of job that you have. Like the type of job that you have, I'm getting with the Hierophant, is like a teaching job where you could travel the world. Like you don't have to stay in one spot, okay? I hope that makes sense. Like you're not stuck to an office job, okay? And people feel like you are lucky to have that. They assume this is what your lifestyle is all about. Okay, it's always exciting with the Page of Wands. It's always a new thing. It seems like you're traveling the world because we have the World card. So maybe you take pictures where you go to different places, different locations. And people assume that like maybe your job requires you to travel, and they just assume that, you know, you're just traveling because you have the means. But you could also have the means also to travel. This is what I'm getting here, but this is what they're assuming. Okay. So based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the Four of Cups. Based off your social media, what assumptions do people make about you? We have the High Priestess and we have the Death card. Okay, this is the Scorpio energy, and we have High Priestess, which is Cancer energy. And I'm getting with the Four of Cups, it's like, I'm not getting missed opportunity. I'm getting that you never miss an opportunity to be happy, or never miss an opportunity to travel. I'm really getting travel energy here. People assume that you're always on the go, that you're never in the same spot, and you're not worried about money. You're not worried about nothing. Okay, you're always moving on to the next thing. You're always like, you're living an exciting lifestyle with the Page of Wands. You're always transforming. You're always improving with the Death card. Okay, you're never at the same spot. Like when they, like I said, when they look at your social media one day, they see you in one place, and then when they go back, like say, like if they watch your social media next week, you're in a totally different place, or you're, something is brand new about you, maybe like brand new hair, brand new nails, or there's always something new about you, something that you improve. It doesn't always have to be like physical. It could be like the way you think, what you post. It's always brand new. It's never about the same story over and over again. Okay, you're not like, you're never shy of a new opportunity. You're never bored. I'm not getting with the Four of Cups being bored. I'm getting like, you're never bored. This is what I'm getting here. And this is what people assume about you based off your social media. Okay. What do we have here? We have the Page of Coins. Okay. Page of Coins is like a stable but reliable energy. You only, like I'm getting, you only give a little. You don't show too much, okay? But like you show a lot about your work. It's more your work, but your personal life, you keep it more private, because we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and Scorpio is a very private sign. So I'm getting like, you're more private when it comes to your personal life, but when it comes to your work life, you show a lot, okay? And this is what people assume, that your home life, your work, like your home life and your work life is totally different. In that your work life is very exciting, but your home life is more private, okay? This is like your work life, the Page of Wands. You're happy-go-lucky. You're always on the go. You're always moving one place to the other. You could be like a YouTuber. You could also be like an influencer where you have to travel for your work, or you just work for a company that requires you to travel, okay? And this is what people assume based off your social media. It could be like that you're just somebody who likes to travel a lot and you have the means, but people assume that it's just your job and you don't have no worry in the world with the 9 swords, okay? All right, so that's all I have for you, my pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 3. Bye!